team, we are going to be making a video regarding training for duplicating reports for a new district. So in this case, we will be using the example of duplicating Jinja reports for the Iganga district. If this works well, we will make more training videos and use this as a training resource to ensure that more individual users are able to do tasks in the system without the support of the systems team. With that being said, let's proceed and show you how to make reports. There are 3 steps to duplicating a current district's reports for a new district. The first step is making the folder to store the reports. So you can create a new folder by going here and clicking New Folder. We're going to name this folder Iganga Reports. Click there, then you click Save. Now you've made the folder for Iganga Reports, but remember that if we go to for instance, the Jinja folder, you can see that there are many different folders. And even if you click in here, there are further folders. This is because we want to organize our reports very, very well. So we are going to copy these folders for Iganga. And even now I'm realizing the others are called Earth-enabled Jinja reports. So I'm going to go back and rename this. See, I'm renaming Earth-enable. Okay. Now, if I go to Jinja reports, the example we're going to be using is one of the construction reports from Jinja. We're going to choose customer construction status as our example. So like I said, the first thing we have to do is create the necessary folders. Well, we have to make the operations folder. So from here we have to go into Earth-enable Iganga. We click New Folder, Iganga Operations Reports. So we have Iganga Operations Reports. Now go back to Jinja, and you can see that in the Jinja Operations Reports folder, there are many other folders. So we have to duplicate all of this. We can't just store the reports any way we want. We have to be very careful and well planned about where we store these reports. And so it's very important to copy the same folders and the same formatting. So you can see here that the customer construction status report is stored in the operations folder and then also in the Jinja construction progress folder. So we're going to need to make this folder. So now we go back. my advice is first create all the folders, okay? So maybe you want to have a second window open where you can see all of the folders So see, I can go in here and now I'm going to make all the other folders that are in operations reports. So first I make all the folders, and then I can make all the reports. So what are the other ones in operations reports? Well, in my second window now I can see I also have Jinja issues reports. So let me make Iganga issues reports. Bam. Then Jinja, or Iganga, Iganga evaluations. So you want to duplicate all of those folders. And if we look at Jinja, we have a couple of folders to create. We have to make Jinja customer service reports, and then the folders there, and we could keep going. But making the folders is the first step. The second step, after we make the folders, is to actually make the reports. So, as I said in our example, the first report we'll be creating will be the customer construction status report, but for Iganga. So what you need to do, edit the report, My internet is taking a long time. Okay. So you need to edit the report. And you only need to edit one thing. Now, there are a lot of filters here, right? And it can get a little confusing. Don't worry about any of these. Don't worry about these. I've already made them. All you need to do is change the district. That's all you need to do. For every single report for Jinja, they'll work just fine for Iganga if you just change the report name. Or the district name, excuse me. But you will also have to change the report name. So now I've changed the district to Iganga, and now you can see that now it's showing all the results for Iganga and not Jinja. So now you need to go here. Be very careful. Don't save this because you've changed the Jinja report, right? So go to Save As, delete this, and it's the same name, but instead of it saying UGJN, it should say UGIG, or maybe we want to call Iganga IGA. Doesn't matter too much, but either way, you want to just change the name, and then we also have to store it in the right folder, right? We don't want to store this in Jinja Construction Progress. Where do we want to store this? In that new folder we just made. Iganga Construction Progress. So let's go to select folder. It's taking a moment for this to load for me. But now we have it. And now we want to go to all folders. And you have two choices here. You can find the folder, or you can search it. It shouldn't take this long for you. My internet is just not doing very well at the moment. I saw it a second ago. There we go. And then there we go. Iganga Construction Progress Report, right? That's the right one. Instead of Jinja Construction Progress Reports. Now select folder. And then just click Save. And you have now made a new report, but for Iganga. And you can see it has the right name, and it's stored in the correct folder. So good job, you've now duplicated your first report. So you can now click Save and Run. And now if we reload the Iganga Construction Progress folder, we're going to see there's now one report in there. And this is your final step. You need to make the folder. You need to make the report and make sure to give it the correct name and save it in the correct folder. And then finally, take a moment to double check that you created the report correctly and that you didn't change the existing report. So here we can see, okay, customer construction status, correct name. I see there's still the one for Jinja. They're both stored in the correct folder, so I didn't edit this report by accident, and I created the Iganga report that I needed to. So I did everything correctly. So if you just follow these instructions, for all the folders and all the reports, you should be able to make all the necessary reports for Iganga. Please let me know if you have any questions.